Hello, hello. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier. Oh, and it's Friday night. Time to do some art. Yeah. Okay. So what do I have on my desk? Well, let me get out to YouTube over here so I can see everybody who's coming in and chat with you. Welcome to my desk. It is the last day in September. There's Pam. Hi, Pam. Hello, hello, hello. Skip ads. It's so good to see you, too. I did not stream this morning. I turned right around. Well, actually, I knew I wasn't going to stream. I posted that I wasn't going to stream. Oh, it's been a busy day. So let's see. I need to set the quality over here. If I get this all set, I have it set for the stream unless I jump out. There we go. So tomorrow starts Inktober. Yeah, Inktober. I'm going to do game pieces. I might come on live at 4:30 tomorrow. I don't know. If I come on, you'll see me. If I don't, you won't. It'll just be to do Inktober. I was thinking I would like to do Inktober real early in the morning. So I have mail, and I'm going to do pick a bin. Oh, and I forgot to put the links in the description box. I'll have to do that after the chat. And I have the results of my dyeing here. My marigold dye. See, it's a real light lemon yellow for me. Now, this is not mixing any baking soda or vinegar or anything with it. And I did not see too much change between, this is what, after 5 hours, and this was after 10 hours. And the color looks about the same to me. And to be honest with you, in the daylight, it's a darker yellow. It looks really light here, but I'm not always going to be seeing this in the daylight either. I want to see if I can get it to go a little bit darker. It's been setting all day today, not cooking. We had to go to town this afternoon, so I didn't get anything done with it. And here is the, let's see, I think this was the first one I did, which you can really see the contrast in yellow there. And this is the second one. And it's really darker. If I kind of tip it away from the light, I think you can see that it's a darker yellow than if I hold it like this. The light kind of from the camera kind of hits it. And then these were just pickup sheets. So I am happy with experimenting with this. I wish I could get a darker yellow, but it is pretty dark in real life. I think you're seeing it lighter on camera. I'm seeing it lighter in my tablet. Let me reset my chat. There is everybody. Hello, hello. I only saw Pam until I reset chat. I don't know why. So I want to get a dye restarted. We went to town today and I was able to get my half-pint mason jars. So I was real happy about that. And then I bought, my brother said he had some quart mason jars upstairs. So I'm going to go upstairs and see what I can find for because I'm running out of glass jars. And here's the tassel we made for Dana Swap. I've been watching her Hurricane Ian video or picture saying she's okay. So, and this is the Happy Mail journal that we're working on with Becky. So I'm going to put that aside. And I'm down to the bottom of the desk. Let's welcome people in. Pam is here. Janet Burgess. Hi, Janet. Pam, Renee, Little Red Wagon. Welcome, welcome. Did Janet B come in? Or is that Janice Burgess you're talking about? Too. Hi, Janet B. Shannon Art Junkie. Renee. Hi, Lori. Lori, did you stream today on OBS? If you did, I may want you to teach me OBS. And I'm wanting to use a different browser than Google. My Google browser freezes up on my laptops, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's the internet. Hi, Calico Kate. Do you like it? It's a real, you're talking about the dye. It's a real light color. Janet Burgess is here. Calico Kate. Shannon Art Junkie. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Icy. Icy, I've been missing saying hello to you when you come in, and I felt so bad the other day. I thought she probably thinks I'm ignoring her, and I'm not. So good evening and welcome, welcome, welcome. Sometimes you can look at the screen and you can, somebody will be saying hello. Hi, I'm here, hi. And the host will look right over you. I don't know why. And I do it too. Hi, Kristen. Welcome, Kristen. I think I got everybody said hello to. Let's go down to the bottom. You did, and you're still learning. And there's Becky. Becky's watching across from the room doing a jigsaw puzzle. Well, Becky, I've been working on a puzzle too. It's one I got at the, and it's a 1,000-piece one, and I've been hoping to get my brother interested. And I got all the pieces, well, not all sorted out, but I got all the, well, a lot of the edge pieces, you know, with a flat edge. And my brother, he just kind of pushes it away. He used to do puzzles all the time. I can't get him interested in it again. He says, 1,000 pieces, that's too many pieces. They're too small. And there are a lot of similar colored ones that you're just sitting there going, oh my goodness. But I did notice the other day when I was sorting out pieces, I looked and it looked like he fit some together, some of the border pieces. So yay. All right, I have Happy Mail. I have a Keisha auction haul. I just did a little one. This was from last month. And it's just some photos, I think, and it might be, I don't know if I got beads or threads. I can't remember. But this is from Keisha. I've been trying to cut down on my auction haul. I go next Wednesday for my first eye exam. Well, I've had an eye exam, but for the optometrist. And they're saying they won't be able to get me in till January. So I won't be able, I miss driving, you guys. I miss driving. All right, let's see what I have in here. We got a package within a package. Another cut it package. Another Dee Dee says, cut it, Meri. All right, I think I can cut this one. It's not a... Just cut it, Meri. Oh my goodness, what did she do? How did she... Now, I am going to have to cut it. I think she does this on purpose for Meri. We'll triple wrap this. No, she does it to be very, very careful. Oh my goodness. Keisha. Cut it, Meri, cut it. I hate cutting good bags, but there's no way I'm going to get into all of these. Okay. Is that it? Hi, Allie K. Hi, Mina. Welcome, welcome. I'm opening mail from Keisha's auction. And we got a little note here. Sweet little note. And it says, "You name it, I created. Thank you for your order." Aww. And I had gotten some black and white photos. I'll stand up and show you those. And this is another black and white photo. And I'm going to leave it in the package, but let me stand up and show you the photos. I got black and white photos. Look at this. Isn't that cool? And I think once I take it out of the package, I can see them a little better. This would make a really nice drawing. So we got that one. I get these for my art. We got a young man here. It looks like he's fallen. Oh, it's torn. Probably, I'm not sure why it's torn there. It looks like somebody tried to cut it out. Young man, I might play with that one. A group of ladies. Cool. A young lady with a, looks like a necklace on. Does she have eyeglasses? I think she might have eyeglasses. I can't tell. Frameless ones. A graduation photo. It's a postcard photo. And then a young man. And that's not a postcard one. So I like to get the photos for my art. So that's what I got. And then I got this, which I don't even remember getting. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut it. I hate cutting, but she's already put a label on it. How does this open? Oh, beads. I've been wanting some beads. Aren't those pretty? They're kind of a greenish color. Now I dropped one. I don't know where it went. Very pretty. I'm going to have my eyes fixed before I use those. So that's all I got. I probably spent about, well, maybe about $8. Thank you, Keisha. She made a little tag. You know, we should make some little tags like this and just trade them. Just, you know, I have all this that I've been saving over here. Oh, just make some little cards. And she said, "Thank you for your order." That's really cute. I'm going to put that in my Happy Mail book. All right, so these will go over here. And the beads, I'm just going to set down. Okay, now, I did order Rosemary's batik kit. It's not really a caboodle. She's not doing a caboodle in October. She's going to teach us how to batik for those who don't know much about batik. Now, I know you can buy batik fabrics, and usually they're so expensive, I don't buy them. I get the printed kind, the printed on one side, the cheap stuff. But I thought it was interesting. Rosemary was telling us that you can tell batik because it looks the same on both sides. The ink has gone through both sides. Usually on fabrics, cotton fabrics, like, you know, you buy at Hobby Lobby or something, it's only printed on one side. But she's going to teach us some batik. And let's open this up and see what's in here. Let's find a good place to open it. Here, I believe. Here. Open here. Yeah. And this time, it comes in a kit. And you know, she'll probably start with it next week because it's October already. She'll start with it the day that I go to the doctor. So that's I need to save that because it's got a note from the postmaster on it. So let's see what's in here. And I want to work up her dye. She's not selling the dye. She's not doing it as a class or anything, but she is showing us how to do it in her streams, her dye diary. And we got some mason jars today. Now, also, let me pull this other out of here. And then the invoice. Because Rosemary and I did a little swap. I sent her some sunflower, but I wasn't sure that we have the type of sunflowers that she's looking for. But I showed them to her. She says, send them anyway. So I sent that, and I threw in some acorns, and I threw in some black walnut. So she sent me some dyed paper. Oh, these are nice. She sent me some dyed papers. But this says Marigold, September 2022. And I think she sent me some Marigold. It says, thank you, Mary, Rosemary. So I sure hope that what I sent her is of value to her. I sent her a big box. I sent her black walnut, I know will be of value. The acorn, I think, it'll be a little lighter. The sunflower seeds, I'm not sure. But let's see, her Marigold came out, but maybe it's the type of paper. I want to experiment. I bought some little pint jars, half-pint jars, to experiment, because I was asking them about them last night. We'll come back to that package. So we did a little swap. And here is the kit. Now, I did not need the warmer because I got her in caustic kit. She has a warmer, a wax warmer that you can melt the wax with. This is a bottle, a package of wax pellets. And I have some extra. Then she sent us these little jars for the dyes. The dyes. And I don't see the dye. What are we going to do for dye, Rosemary? I guess she'll let us know. She sent us fabric. And she sent some extra, some patterns that we're going to do batik with. And then she sent us some extra images to play with. But I don't understand what we're going to do for... Oh, maybe the dye is already in it. There. The dye is already in the bottle. The dyes are in the bottle. I completely missed that. So we got 4 bottles with dye. I think you just add water. And the question that came up last night was, do you use distilled water or tap water? Oh, Mary's not picky. If I can drink it, I can put it in my dye bath. That's my attitude. And we got a nice little kit box here. I like these little kit boxes. So I'm going to be doing some batiking along with Rosemary. And she also sent a video because when we order the kit, you get the video because she's not going to, she said it's not feasible for her to, it would be like 3 hours waiting for whatever. But she's still going to do the batiking in her strings. So we can still do it online, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me look at chat. Dye is in the bottle. Shannon says, I got it. I got it. I got it. I figured it out. He dye. He dye. He dye is in the bottle, Mary. That yellow looks the same as yours. Yeah, I was going to check that out. I was going to check out the yellows. We're going to do that in a minute. This is what she sent me to trade with for what I sent her. So we did a little swap. So I saved some sunflower seeds. I might go out and get some more before we take them to the junkyard tomorrow. Just to see for my own if they'll, and I said, are you sure these are what you want? Because they're not seed pods like what you think. She said she didn't want the black and white striped stuff, and that isn't what we have. And then she said there's some black ones. Well, the sunflowers that grow around here, volunteer, the diameter of the sunflower doesn't get much more than 5 or 6 inches, probably not even 6 inches, probably about 5 inches diameter of a circle. And then it has a brown seed pod in the center. Now this makes me wonder if those black-eyed Susan will die. Well, I've only got one little plant of the black-eyed Susan this year. Oh, that tastes good. I want to do some jelly printing before all the leaves get brown on me. So with the paints and the plants. That yellow looks just like yours. Next year, I'm going to get sunflowers before the birds and try dyeing. Yeah, I think it depends on the type of sunflower. It'll be very interesting to see what Rosemary comes up with. I'm going to try it, but right now, I just have one big kettle. It's a big old soup pot. It's got it. It's a steel one, and it's got a real nice, heavy bottom to it. But I had to dump out all the... I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more. I had to dump out all the walnut stuff in the bottom. I got 2 dye baths out of the walnut that I did. And I probably could have gotten a third, but I was getting tired of Am I frozen? No. I was getting tired of doing walnut. I've got plenty of walnut now, and I'll have plenty of acorn. And I didn't get that whole trash bag of acorns. She would have given them to me, but I got tired of scooping them out. I probably got a third of that trash barrel that I posted on. Is my chat? My chat does not. Shannon says, I watched her video. Let's see. Hi, Angie. Welcome, Angie. Nina's here. Are you building up the suspense, Angie? Nina wants to know. Angie says, Mina, not telling, but there's bubbles. Angie, I'm hoping to get some of those new things for Christmas. Angie's working on her Keisha package. Hi, Ruth. Welcome, Ruth. We should. Little tags for a Happy Mail. I don't want to do swaps in my group or coordinate stuff because I'm so far behind on things. I'm afraid I'd lose track. But if one of you who has a Facebook group and if you want to do a little tags, just a little, maybe 5 little tags in a package, a swap, if you want to coordinate it, I'm coordinating the 4th art. I had to drop some of I had 2 live hops and a video hop, and I did the New Year's streamathon. Let me tell you, all of that kind of wears you out. And I dropped the live hop. Well, first I dropped the Sunday night one because I think I was just losing. I was losing people. I was losing interest. People get tired after a while. And then the Friday night one, I dropped last December because I wanted to start the Facebook group. And I just can't coordinate it all. So if one of you want to do a little tag swap like this, let me know and I'll join. Because that wouldn't be hard to make 5 of these. And just do like what Beth Schuler does. Just send them to her. Maybe include a self-addressed stamped envelope. And, you know, or Janet Young, I think, did the same thing. You send them to her, and then she just swaps them out. Include a self-addressed envelope. Maybe include an extra one for the host. Let's see. Ruth is here. Hi, Ruth. Shannon, Calico Kate, Kathy, Pam, Renee, Angie, Mina, Allie K. I think I said hello to everybody. Aunt Beck is here, or she's putting together a puzzle. Shannon says, I'm doing Halloween and my live on Wednesday, so I'm overworked too. Yeah. So, but it's just a thought. Or maybe you could just make up 5 and send them to somebody as Happy Mail. You know, send all 5 of them to somebody you, just as a gifty too. Don't even do a, you know, it's just an idea. I might do that. Make up 5 and just pick somebody out of my address list and send them there. But no promises, because Mary's not good at promises. I did get some bills paid today, though. I did not. The bills that I paid, I had gotten checks last month, but I didn't get it sent. And so I needed to cash in those checks and send double this month. Luckily, the people that they went to did not complain. So I caught up, but I don't know. I was kind of worried what I did with those checks. I think I cleaned the little table off next to my recliner, and I was worried. And then I remembered I put my outgoing mail in a little empty Kleenex box, and I'm not used to that method yet. And they were there. She sent me a marigold packet, September 2022. Yeah, it is kind of a lemon yellow. Let's look at mine again. Where did I put mine? I think hers is a bit darker, but I'm going to experiment with, adding baking soda. See, hers is just a bit darker than mine. Mine's a bit lighter, but she might have added something to, and we were talking about that last night. I was saying, why do you add baking soda? Now I know why I add vinegar, because the vinegar will make it color fast. But I think hers is just a bit darker, and she may have had a darker marigold. My marigolds were not all orange. Some of them were yellow. So it depends on the type of flower you have. And we're going to, it's been soaking. They've been soaking, so I'm going to do some more experiments and see if I can't get to Rosemary's color. But I might, I might have a completely different flower. I might be using a different flower than she is. Let's look at on fabric here. Here's the fabric. Yeah, see, hers is much darker than mine. But here too, when I look at my tablet, it looks a lot lighter than what it does in real life. And I think it's the way the light is hitting it, maybe. I don't know. But I can tell hers is a beautiful yellow here. Now, this is a tag. Was this a manila tag? This might have been a manila tag. I don't know if she has any that's done on just plain paper. Now, here's... Oh, I hate doing all her beautiful stuff. It just feels like Christmas. Thank you so much for this, Rosemary. Now, here's one done on paper that looks a little bit yellow. She's got a leaf in there, but this looks... Where's my paper again? This looks more like my yellow. Wouldn't you agree? In fact, when I see white in here, I see lighter in here. But this is a very, very light yellow. So I'll bet you the fact that she did this on a manila tag makes this look darker. So it matters what kind of paper you have. I don't want to mix mine up. I want to keep mine out. I'm knocking things all over the place here. My owls are taking up space over there. So let's get this off. This was so good of her to send me this. Thank you, Meri. I told her, I said, I was expecting something more like this. I said, just send me some of your scrappy papers that you have left over. I told her, don't send me all the fancy stuff, but she didn't listen to me. She sent me fancy stuff. Look, this is like a vellum that's been wet, and it got all crinkly. Here's some eco dye. Looks like this was part of a page journal. And another one. Oh, Rosemary, this is wonderful. She did a laminated Tim Holtz little fellow there. Let's turn it this way. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Look at these. She didn't send me the scraps. I said, just send me your leftover scrappy stuff. She didn't do that. A placemat. These would make wonderful journals. Pages of a journal. Here's a file folder. Beautiful indigo teal color. Oh, and the detail she's able to get with her leaves. Now, see, she uses 2 leaves. I would have put 10 on there. And that's probably how she gets her detail. I probably piled too many on there. I think Nina tried to stop me one time. Quit putting so many on there, Meri. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I'm tempted to make a little journal. A little rosemary journal on the fly here. Oh, there's more. Maybe these are the scraps. Oh, Rosemary. Oh my goodness. Look, she sent me. Oh, I'm going to have to send her some more acorns. Rosemary, I'm going to have to send you some more acorns. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, Rosemary, this is so generous. These are what she did with her marigold dye. Oh, Rosemary. Wow. Oh, bless her heart. Look at that. I don't know if you can see there's a little pattern in there. Net. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I guess you can kind of see it. Oh, Rosemary. What have you been working on? A puzzle? Doing a jigsaw puzzle. She's been working on it all evening. This looks like one of those linen napkins. Oh, wow. I feel like I need to send her something more. Something more. Maybe I could send her some dried ochre pods. Oh, and bless her heart, she sent me a, yay! I can go photocopy these. Oh, Rosemary. I was going to hit you up for one of these because I don't have my printer set up. Now I can just photocopy these. Oh, bless her heart. Thank you, Rosemary. You could have sent me this and I would have been happy. But no, you sent me all of this. Bless your heart, Rosemary. Thank you so much for this. I think I'll make a marigold little journal out of all of this. But maybe we'll come back to it. What was I going to do tonight? Well, I was going to open this. I was going to do something else. Let me think a minute here what I had on my plate. I know tomorrow is Inktober. I think I can fold this in half and like that. I think I can tear this in half. Let's get out the ruler because that's what she does. My brother surprised me. She was showing the little half-pint canning jars, and I said, oh, I need to go to Walmart. Maybe I'll sneak up there by myself. And one of the people in Rosemary said, Meri, be careful. And I said, well, I could probably get my brother to take me. I was just chatting, and he didn't hear me say that because I was typing it. And today he come up and said, I need to go to town. Do you want to ride along? And I said, yeah, will you take me to Walmart to get canning jars? What size do you need? Well, I wanted the little half-pint ones. Well, I got a whole bunch of quart ones upstairs if you want them. You do? Yeah. So, but I don't know if they have lids. And I said, well, I can buy lids for them. And so we got there, and I said, we looked at the wide mouth and the regular, and I said, which do you think? And he said he didn't know. He said, we'll have to go back and check. And I said, I'm not doing that. I got one of each. I didn't want to wait because I want to put my walnut dye in those. in those quart jars, and I got the little pint jars too for my little experiments. And then this is just, I think I can fold this in half too and make it an inclusion. We're going to do a little rosemary journal here. What I should do is make it and send it back to her. But knowing Rosemary, she makes all her journals and she sells them. So she would probably say, Meri, I've got plenty. I have to send her something that she doesn't have plenty of. And the okra pods. I'm going to work on the okra pods tonight. Maybe she'll want some okra pods. Now, they're not to dye, so she may not want them. But we're going to play with the okra pods tonight. Let me go down to the bottom of chat. What did Lori say? Becky said, I've been working it all evening. Kathy said, yes, and I listened to a book. Nice to have it done before sewing more. Becky, how is the weather? Ruth asks. Angie says, my so-called brother still hasn't lit the pilot light, and it's so cold in here that you could kill hogs. I'm about ready to say we need some heat, that we're not full of heat, hot air like you. Lori, start the car. They're laughing at Lori. I lost what Lori said. What did Lori say? Shannon's here, or Sharon's here. Hi, Sharon. She says, I haven't done one of those in forever, but when I do, I can't stop, Becky. Yeah, the puzzles. Calico Kate says, my arm is tired. I ironed all my scraps and made into strips and squares. Why, oh, why did I think I needed to do that? Oh, so they'd be nice and neat when you grab for them. They won't be all wrinkly and you won't have to get out the iron. They'll be just right. This is just perfect. I'm going to make a little journal. I don't know what I'm going to put in it yet. It's not going to be the die. It's not big enough for the die. Rosemary, you were really, really generous. Let's see, could I even fold this in half and use that as an inclusion? Maybe. And she's got a little, she was laminating these Tim Holtz paper dolls. I could make him into an elf. He reminds me of an elf. I think I'm going to put him with, and where's that sack? Rosemary, Rosemary, Rosemary. Thank you so much. You were so generous. And what I really like is she gave me the, I'm going to keep these out. I might have to sneak over to the library tomorrow. I don't think my brother will take me there, but it's local, so I don't think it'll hurt. And let me tell you, I went to get gas today at our local, our grocery store reopened, and they have the gas tanks out in front of the grocery store. And so we were real thankful that not only could we get bread and milk, we could get gas. So I said, well, I'll buy my gas down here. Well, as Rosemary would say, well, what happened was I went in and I bought some cookies. And, ooh, I could even do a transparent page. Ooh. I bought some cookies. And I told him I wanted $40 of gas because my tank was running on empty. And so he rang it up. I said, thank you. I went out to the car and started filling up my tank, got it all filled up. I had to check my messages because I was expecting a message to come in. he came over and knocked at my door and said, I don't think I charged you for the gas. I'm going, well, I got it, you know. I assumed that if he charged me for it, if he wouldn't have charged me for it, I wouldn't have gotten it. But he said, no, it's not set up like that. And so I was in the middle of dealing with my text message, and I said, well, I'll pull over there and then I'll come in. And I swiped with my bank card, and so I have an app on my phone that I can have an app on my phone that I can check my bank account. And so I checked to see what went through, and sure enough, I got charged $2.29 for a package of cookies, which I thought was a pretty good price. I thought they were more than that, but maybe they were just on sale. And that was it. So I went in and I said, yep, you didn't charge me for the gas. I said, it's a good thing I almost drove away. And the lady who was at the counter, she said, well, I checked the receipts. And I said, well, I checked my bank account. I checked my bank account to see if I got charged for it. Things like that happen. They're really nice people. We ordered a pizza tonight. That's the other thing. I mean, they make this really good pizza down there. And we had pizza tonight. Becky said she will be 95 next month. Is that Scott's mother? Oh, she fell? Oh, because of the stupid slippers. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope she's okay. We're so thankful for the 2 firemen that came to help us as we couldn't do it ourselves. Oh, Becky. We will go over tomorrow to be sure the water hasn't come on in the lower level and to check on her. Luckily, our day has gone better after getting my mother-in-law up off the floor. Just called to check on her, and she said her knees hurt a bit. Oh, my goodness. We had a beautiful day here too, Sharon. Becky, you know, she is really fortunate to have you guys around. Ah, that's good tea. I used my last cardamom. I'm going to reach in and pull it out. Somebody for Christmas sent me these tea bags. And I don't know who makes them, but they're cardamom tea. And I have been enjoying these all year. This is the last tea bag. I'm leaving it in there. I'm rebellious. I'm leaving my tea bag in the tea. That's good. Becky, I'm so sorry to hear that about your mother-in-law. She must be a pretty sweet lady. Do you think? Well, the other thing I was going to do tonight is pick a bin, make a tag. I'm going to use kit 14. Let me move these out of the way before I spill them. I'll probably spill them anyway, but... And I forgot to put their links in the description box. I get all set up. I have it in my copy area on my phone above. But it's Susan Hiles at Hiles Art and Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming. And they're doing an open collab. Pick a bin, make a tag. Last month they did organization. And I'd been doing organization. Well, I think I started out Bash Your Stash. And then Tanya and Lisa did some organizing. So that's when I started videoing. And then Becky started doing her bits and bops. So but my bits and bops I do differently. I got Ziploc bags for that. But sorting out my inventory, these things are not inventoried. But I just threw stuff in kit. I bought some kit boxes off of Amazon. I like these kit boxes. And I bought them off of Amazon. Well, now the theme for this month is pick a color of the sky and be inspired by that color. So I have this, and this was not in, well, yeah, this was in this kit, but this wasn't. This was, we had a space, a space or galaxy theme in our 4th Art Saturday 1 month. And these are scraps from that. And I thought I'd use this as the base. And then what else I can find in here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. We'll see. I got some pattern paper. Let's move Holly's candle. I got pattern paper. I got old stamping. Ooh, that got a pretty blue there. Can you see that? That's a pretty blue. I'll use that. Oh, I got some offcuts here. I might save those out. What I think I'll do along with this is make some of these, 5 of these little tags, and maybe have a giveaway. And if you win it, give me 8 weeks to get it out. But I think it would be fun just to make some of those. So I might do that. I might pull something like this. This is pretty. This is shimmer paint, metallic. It always looks pink to me. It's supposed to be red. Ooh, that would be pretty, wouldn't it, for the sky? Ooh. Ooh. Maybe I'll use it on that. Backtrack. Here's some purple metallic. I might make some tags, some little, we'll see what I have in. Here's some more. This is not shimmery. This is yellow and orange. That might go on the purple. Rather, and I'll save the shimmer for my tags that I'm going to do. And here's some scrapbook paper that have notes on it. Can you see that what's going on? One, two, three, 4, at least 4 or 5 here. Something real simple. So I'm going to do 2 in 1 here. And here is, I think this is from a tag swap I think we did with Becky a long time ago. And I swapped with somebody, I can't remember her name. But she said, I don't do beautiful art. And then I got her art and I'm going, yeah, right. Oh, look, here's some pretty green too. And here's this is just a pattern play. I don't know who published this brochure. Paper crafting, Hobby Lobby, just a brochure. And I got my kids here on an envelope. This would make a nice little tag. We'll keep that out. Purple. This is Christmassy. We'll come back to that. Here's some offcuts here. So this is just what I piled. Can you imagine the mess I had on my living room floor? I filled 20 of these boxes with stuff like this. Here's some of my ATC stamp. They're not good. They're torn. Ooh, there's a Kleenex box. That could go on that sky one. But you know, I love going through all of this. This was when I first came down here in 2016. I think this is from the fireworks that we had down here. I was saving all the fireworks packaging. And my little niece, she was 12 this year, so she was 6 years old. And she'd go out there, and after they've shot off the fireworks in their yard, she'd go collect my papers for me. I miss her doing that. She's too old for such things now. Here's some mirror paper. I'm only halfway through this. That looks like a piece of mirror paper. Here's some splatter paper. What's on the back? More splatter. Just drop papers. Here's a seed package with scraps in it. I'm not going to pull those out. More scraps. Scraps. Here's a newspaper. We might do something with that. Oh, I was doing a necktie thing here. Do I have the necktie? No, but I'm going to save the little pieces of fabric. Ultimate road trip. I love just going through all my scraps and seeing what I have. I've got some Tim Holtz knives and forks. I've always been doing something with that. What's that? Paper. More paper. Some shimmer. That looks like a little pocket almost, doesn't it? Oh, here's some road. If you want to roll up your paper, this is a fun thing to make. Just glue it down on different sizes. And you could even tear off the back if you wanted. And make it. Shannon Green was doing boxes, I think. But I just put this on the front of a journal. This is what I had left over. Here's some gold. And water soluble. Gift tissue. Looks like some Happy Mail envelopes there. I don't want to give away the addresses. Oh, that's an old address. My nephew moved. More ATC cards here. I was playing. I don't think I like these too well. Graph paper. I'm thinking this would make a nice tag, wouldn't it? Inspired by the color of the sky, the blues. When does it end, Meri? I don't know. I packed a lot in here. 15% off of everything. Menards. It's only 11%. Here's a Happy Mail envelope from Janice Glines. She sent me a beautiful white work. I made a journal cover out of it. Heavy cardstock here. A bunch of it. And let's just see what's in the bottom. See if anything changes down here. Wax paper. Wallpapers. Somebody sent me some pretty border paper. Kleenex boxes. Don't let the shadow touch them by War Bonds. Kind of like that. A whole bunch of fussy cuts down here at the bottom. I'm not going to take them all out. Whole bunch of fussy cuts down here. And, ooh, this one's neat though. Let's take that one out. I should sort these out. #1 favorite of makeup artist, yourself included. And I was going to take the makeup up. #1 favorite artist, yourself included. I'm going to keep that out. All right. So let's put all this back. You get a snatch peek at my kit here. And let's put all the rest of this back inside. Let's see if Meri can actually get it back. We might have to sit on the lid. Let's put some of this little stuff under here. We might have to sit on the lid. Give tissue. I took stuff out though, so it should all fit back in. Piece of Kleenex. Firecracker. I think I was painting envelopes here. I might save that out. Save that out. Is that it? I think so. All right. Now what I don't use, I'm going to put back in here. So I'm not going to close. I don't know if I can get this closed. Oops, I got my phone cord. I'm not going to close it all the way because I want to stuff stuff back in there. And let me come out and look at chat. Let me put this down below. Get my... Okay. Let me have a sip of tea. My mouth is getting dry. Let's start at the bottom and work my way up. Renee says, Holly Dalton. Yeah, Holly Dalton candle. Holly Dalton was one of our chat viewers. She'd come into chat. She passed away, what, about a year and a half ago, I think. Hi, Joyce. Yeah. And we lost Deborah. Deborah Brown passed away. Artsy wannabe Nancy passed away. Taz Frank. I never could pronounce his last name. He went by Taz, T-A-Z. He passed away. Several people passed away. Nina says, I'm snacking on roasted salted peanuts while I watch and listen. Guess that means I'm seated in the peanut gallery. What does the peanut gallery mean, Mina? What does the peanut gallery mean? The where you go, where you just pay peanuts to get a chair? Shannon says, you'll love those scissors. Mina says, thanks. There's Darlene. Hi, Darlene. Faringa. Am I butchering your last name? Darlene, welcome, welcome. Glad you came in, Tim. Did Tim come in? Hi, Tim. If you're out there lurking yet. Designs by CAD Pro. You came in while I was sorting through all my stash there. Tim says, I just haven't been in a while or done any art for 4th Art Saturday. Well, there's always next month, Tim. I had put out a survey. I was wondering if, I'll continue it if there's enough interest. But, after you do a video hop, coordinated video hop for after a couple years, people gradually get tired of every month having to do a video. It does play on you, especially when you have other obligations. And so I put out a poll to see what the interest was. And I think we have enough people interested in it that I'll continue it for another year. But for those who aren't participating, now Tim, you've participated. I'm not talking about you. And Diana, she's been real busy, but she has participated this year. If you participated, at least a little during the year, I appreciate it. I don't expect everybody to, although a lot of you have, and I appreciate that too. But I was just wondering if maybe people were getting a little tired of having to do a video every month. But there was enough positive that I think I'll go ahead and try it another year and see what happens. But I wanted to know kind of early because we have some early birds that say, Meri, I'm ready for next month. Now I'm ready for the month after that. I'm ready for the month after that. So I like to start thinking about what I'm going to do for next year. I've been out in the garden, so if you see me scratching my wrist, yeah. All right, so we're going to make a tag. Well, let's see. Let me go through chat and see if I missed anybody else. Tim is here. Welcome, Tim, if you're out there lurking. Pam, Artsy Nurse. Hi, Artsy Nurse. Nina, Calico Kate, Shannon. Becky's working on a puzzle. Angie went to the Mexican restaurant tonight. We had pizza tonight. We're back to where Becky was telling about her mother-in-law. Shannon says, I could do it if you need someone to add. Do you want to join the group, Shannon? I'll add you to the group and you can just participate. I don't ask that you participate every month, but just so there are people in there that I'm going to get rid of, and I don't mean to be mean, but they haven't been doing any videos, period. There's some of them that haven't even done one video. So, I put out several alerts saying, you got 7 months. At the end of December, I started putting out the alert saying, if you don't at least give me one video in 7 months, I'm just going to conclude that you're not interested. And so in December, I'm going to do a little cleanup. But as long as you do, a video or two, you don't have to do them consistently every month. Some of them do, and I really appreciate that. You can do it once a month. It's Fourth Art Saturday. It's every fourth Saturday. And I have to tell you, if anybody messes up, it's me. So I'll pop you in the group so you can see what's going on. Our next top is the fourth Saturday in October. And that would be the 22nd of October. And you just do a video. It doesn't have to be long. It could be 10 minutes. The theme is history. I'll tell you that right now. And I always do up a little write-up and try to give you a little hint. And it's in the featured section. But I'll add you to, I can't add you right now because I don't have access on my tablet, but I'll add you, and if you have any questions, just let me go. Peanut gallery definition above. Thank you, Allie K. Peanut gallery, the top gallery in a theater where the cheaper seats are located. A group of people who criticize someone, often by focusing on insignificant details. Well, Mina, I don't see you as being in the peanut gallery. But you just chomp away on those peanuts. So I'm liking this an awful lot. And I'm liking this. And I'm liking this for the inspired by the sky colors. Now I'm thinking of a night sky. See, I'm seeing these dark colors. And I pulled these because I'm going to make 5 little tags here. And we're going to have a giveaway. And I think I'll just put that on the tags. And I'm just going to use that. And I'm going to use this. And these space. So this is what inspired me for the night, for the sky. And I'm thinking night. Now, obviously, I can't use, help, I'm running out of space. I can't use them all. So, but I'm thinking I could make a pretty big tag. I could do front and back, couldn't I? This is by War Bonds. I might save this for another time. I do like it. It inspires me, but I'm going to keep that out. Do a little elimination here. I like that a lot. If I could. And I think I fussy cut this. Looks like my work. I like that a lot. And I have the space. I don't know if that goes with this. I don't know why I saved all the little scraps. There's nothing on that. Probably just cutting out. This has some information. Oh, it's all about the poster. This was a poster. Look at that. I don't know if that goes. Oh, there's more. Was that of National Geographic? And I obviously was using it for something because I have. And I'm going to I'm wondering. I like that, just like that. Do I like it on here? I don't like it on there so much. Something of inspiration, of dreams and inspiration. I don't know. See, this really goes this way, I think. Well, it could go this way, though. It's on the back of this. I just like this. What do I have over here? These are all the scraps. I've got this bit of lace. Some plaid pieces. Ooh, I got this. I like that. That almost goes on here. I don't know. Let's cut. Let's see if I can cut this out without too much trouble. I need a little snip line in there. I got a dry mouth tonight. That pizza made me thirsty. I like that cardamom tea. Somebody sent that to me. It was either Karen K or Meri too. I don't know. They both sent me really nice. And somebody sent me some white cherry tea. I got one package of that left. I bought tea today though. I bought some. I like peppermint tea. I'm trying to get a start in here. Probably should cut this with my X-Acto knife. But I'm not. You use the very tippy tip of your scissors when you're cutting really fine details. And then you don't always get it. So this is the hashtag pick a kit, make a tag. Pick a kit, make a tag. I got 2 of these to cut out. Yeah. Yeah, my hands are shaking a little. A little shaky hand. And a little white spot, right? There. There's a white spot there, but it's meant to be there. Now, I got the other side to do. That's not too bad. I see white in here, though. I can't get that out better. That's a little better. It's not perfect. All right. This is pretty thick paper. And Dee Dee, sometimes when she has inner pieces like this, she'll match the color of the background and just paint this the color of that. But this was done several years ago. I did this metallic paint. I don't even know if I have it. I think it's sapphire, but I could be wrong. And I just want to get it cut here. Yeah. And I should be turning my pattern and not my hand. And let's cut that. We can cut this out. Oh, I was watching a Christmas movie tonight while my brother was watching Wheel of Fortune. It's a story about Santa Claus as a young boy. I'd never heard that version of that story before, but it's his mother and father and his little sister, I think they had to take her to the hospital or something, and they fell through the ice, and the town, nobody in the town could really take care of him, so they adopted him out, one family a year, until he was a young boy. And then this mean old woodcutter or carpenter adopted him, and they didn't get along too well at first, but he caught him carving. He'd carve these little wooden toys for the kids in town, and he was going to sneak away. He was going to sneak away on Christmas Eve and go deliver toys, and he got caught. But the mean old woodcutter, instead of punishing him, gave him over. Oh, look, it's round. Could almost be doubled as a tablecloth. So let's cut this as a tag. I'm not going to do anything with this. I don't think it sings with this. This butterfly might, but I don't know. I think I'll keep it all together. I'm going to put this back in the box. I'm going to use this. I kind of like that. The color of the sky is the dark sky, maybe with some blue. I just kind of like that. It doesn't have to look like a sky. It just needs to be inspired by a color of a sky color. And actually, I think if I make it go this way, I might like it better. Well, let's cut it off first and then decide. It's going to be a fairly large tag. And then I want to paint some okra pods tonight. It's 9 o'clock, so I'll probably be spending about an hour on that. Oh, I want to make those cards too. I never have enough time on Friday nights anymore to do what I want to do. And I could come on a half hour earlier, but I don't know. I just need that time to decompress and get ready. Is that too? Let's make it this wide. And I'm kind of liking this down here. All right. Let's. Oh. Yeah. Let's cut that much off. And I'll just throw this other stuff back in the bin. Maybe I'll hold off on the little envelope things. I'm going to keep it out though. Maybe I'll do that next week. I wasn't planning on doing this tonight because I didn't even see those. All right, this all is going back in the kit. We don't throw this stuff away. No, no, no. It's my... We're going to put this on here. Yeah, I'm liking this. And we're going to put a tablecloth down here. Only I'm going to snip it. Well, rather than do that, let's... Oh, Meri, Meri, Meri. Cut it right there. Now let's cut this in half. The object is to use up your stash. Use your stash. Like I've had this around for a long time. See, I think I want to put the bottom piece on first. I think it goes like this. Use your stash. I have a lot. I have a lot. I love every bit of it. Now, Susan and Sheree are going to do in October, but they'll probably announce it next Friday. They usually announce it the first Friday and then work the next Fridays. And I think Susan said they're going to do October, November, and they haven't decided what they're going to do for December yet. And then this one will go here maybe. And then we'll have this sitting on it like a table, like it's a, you know, it needs a pretty flower. I don't think I have one like what I envision. Let me mark this. This does not have to be long and involved. It's just using what I have. And I should have around here, I should have four tags. I know what last, yeah, I should have them. I'll have to dig them out. But I think I'm going to come on early tomorrow and work on my Inktober. And I'll go live, but you know, it's nothing that I expect a lot of. I don't generally go live on Saturday mornings unless it's Fourth Art. But I might go live. I'm going to try to go live every Saturday morning. I mean, every morning. And get my Inktober done in live streams. And it'll only be for as long as I do the Inktober. I'm not going to plan to be on there for hours and hours. I got this string in there. I guess it'll just be there. It's funny how stuff like that just wants to attach itself. Now, I'm going to have to put some glossy accents on the handles, I think. And maybe in there. And then in November, what I'm hoping to do is do Inktober game pieces and then do my carved November. That string is caught under there. I don't think I can get it out. Well, maybe I can. There it went. In November, do carved November. But I don't know if I would go live every morning for carved November. That would be a little much. And I want to keep my Inktober fairly simple. I don't want it long and involved, but here it is, October, and I haven't even finished my nature stuff yet. Let's see if I can get little dots of glue out of this. Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, when I go live early in the morning, I'm not really taking anybody's time that early in the morning. And so I'm comfortable doing it if I can make myself get up. Sometimes I have trouble getting up that early, especially if it's impromptu. Now, I think I'll cut this down just a smidgen. And we're just going to cut some notches. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Honestly. Hold the phone. I'm trying to prevent a craft-a-wrench over here. Let's see if I can find a word for this. that shine and sparkle. It is a subject well worth considering. Yes, my darling. Dearly beloved, we are gathered together. Is that for weddings, dearly beloved? I got my sweetheart. Magic and kissing her, get original and remembrance of things to come. I kind of like, what did I see it? By the light of the moon? By the light of the moon. Is there a moon in there? She whispered it softly under the stars. I'm going to get that one. She whispered it softly under the stars. Right there. Now all I need is a punch. I'm thirsty tonight. My mouth is dry again. And I think I'm going to use some of this ribbon. I think that'll go pretty with it. Let me go down to the bottom of chat. Bye, Angie. Penny. Janet's here. Hi, Penny Pudge. Welcome, Penny. Mary Lou. Hi, Mary Lou, Auntie Loopy. She says, I'm still here too, just quietly watching. Mary Lou. I saw a notice on Facebook, around noon or early morning, that Aunt Beck opened a room. And I hit the notification and it went away. It said she opened a room in Ann Laur's group. Did that pull through? It pulled through. It said that she opened a room in Ann Laur's group, and I hit the notification. I was going to go out there, and the notification, it just escaped into thin air. And so I went to Ann's group, and I found rooms, but there wasn't a room created. So I don't know if Becky was just testing or something. I'm going to put that on the back of it. Make it stronger on the back. And so I got to watching the crochet crowd. He had an idea stream. And they were talking about ideas for crochet. And he's fun to watch. He was trying to find this cardigan. He called it a cardigan. It was like a pullover, a poncho type thing. But it was really interesting in that it had all different, it had kind of like a sampler of stitches on it. And it used Red Heart Super Saver, I think 6 balls of it. Yeah, you were only there for a few minutes at Ann Laur's group. Yeah, I figured that was probably it. Yesterday, why couldn't I get in there yesterday? If you guys had the room open yesterday, I didn't think Ann would do it because of the hurricane, but I got busy doing something and I didn't make it. I want to get back into the rooms, into the chat rooms. It just seems like my life has taken a real turn with the, I don't know, the summer. This whole summer, my life has taken a turn with the gardening and all of that. So maybe when the winter comes, I'll have more time more time at home and inside. Now, that should not break through for me. And we're just going to thread a length of this beautiful tape ribbon. I almost wish I could use 4 lengths of it here. Let's fold it in 4ths. And see if I can put through 4. Almost. Here it comes. I like stuff really poofy. It'd be a big old poofy knot, but maybe I'll just not knot it, but make a tie around there. Let's put this away before I lose it. What do I have here? I don't know if that would be strong enough. Got some red thread. Oh, dearie me. We're going to tie it like we do a tassel. Think of this as being a tassel at the top. And where was that bug I had? It wasn't a bug, it's a bee. That would be pretty on this. Let's cut that off. All right. Oh, hold the phone. Honestly, Meri, I don't know how I get things. Let me clip these together here and let it hold onto that for me, would you? Could you hold on to it while I wrap this? Is that going to hold it? I hope it does. Maybe if I... Now, let me... I'm only using the red thread because it's available. It's available. All right, now I'm going to tie this. If I can thread this through, might be a little too thick because this is a bee. Are you going to go in there? I need my pen. I don't know. This thread might be too thick for it. Well, no. If I can get a hold of it. Now there's one little thread that's not going in. Come on. Where is it? Excuse me while I put some DNA on this. There. No, it's caught on the wing. Wing is catching it. I want it in the front. Penelope, where'd you go? Give me a needle here. Frustrating. Thread is too thick for my needles here. I need to come in and around this bee in order for him to stay in the front. There. I think that's going to work. I'm going to tie it again. And I think I'm happy with that. Tie my finger. And let's flip it over and tie it in the back and snip it. And take the clip off. And snip the loops. There we go. There's my pickabinmakeatag. And it's 9:20. It took me 20 minutes to do that. 20 minutes since the last time I looked. All right. So I wanted to make these little cards tonight, but I want to do something else too. And I want to get up early in the morning to do my Inktober. So I'm not going to make the cards tonight because they were an inspiration. They were an inspiration tonight, opening Keisha's package. I think it'd be, just make some of these. It's an open collab. I'll do an open collab on this. I'll start it after I do my stream tonight. And an open collab to do a little card. And then the idea is to pick a person and send one or more to as just a little a little happy mail. Becky's always doing that. Becky is always saying, do this and send hearts to everybody. Becky was sending hearts to everybody earlier. Hearts of love. All right. I just think this is so sweet. All right. So there's my tag. And the only other thing I got done tonight was showing my die and looking at Rosemary and Keisha's packages. But what I wanted to do tonight was, let me find them here. Oh dear, where'd I put them? Oh, they're right here. I was out in the garden. Let me get them out. Oh, this isn't them. Here is what I wanted to put on wings of my owl. I can't put it on the baby one. I got this at the thrift store, and I thought these would make really cute owl wings. But I have another project I'm going to do with this next week. And look, here's some thread. I got it at the thrift store. Thrift store stuff in this bag. Some more little fabrics to use on the little cards. All right. So we'll come back to that. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let me get here without a craft-a-lanch. I was out in the garden. Hold the phone. And we didn't eat all of our okra. We ate okra, but we didn't eat it all. And so some of the pods dried on the stalk, and some of them aren't dry yet. Some of them I'm going to set out and just let them dry. But some of these dried on the stalk. Let me get out some of the dried ones. That one might be drying. And I probably won't do all of these. I'm just choosing. Now, I looked on Google. I Googled what to do with okra pods. And let me tell you, these things are like trees. The stalks are like trees to cut down. I still have a couple more that I need to cut. This one could almost be eaten. I'm not going to, but that's about the size that you want to when you eat them. You don't want them too small, and you don't want them too big. They get too big. They get woody. I'm just going to, let's see, let's use this one and this one. And let's see if I can find another fatter one in here. Well, maybe that one. Let's just use those three. And I want to paint them. So I need to get out some wax paper. This won't take long. Let's pull the... I always getting that on my end of my scissors. Let's cut it off at the... There's a little notch up here. And these will make Santa Clauses, and that will be his hat, and this will be the snowball on the top. And I saw them painted. You know, I could do some Halloween ones. What could I do for Halloween? We'll do a Santa. I could do a ghost. What else could I do for Halloween? Witch's fingers. Oh, I'm not going to do witch fingers. They do look like witch fingers, though, don't they? They almost look like bird claws. But now I could do a black cat. Yeah, I got the idea from Pinterest. This is not my original. But people will gather these and put them with the corn stalks and put them on a wreath. And they'll make a fall wreath. let's paint the base white and just get a coat on there, a primer coat. Boy, I'm thirsty. Hi, Amber. I just looked at images on Google, and Google mostly pointed me to Pinterest. Google pointed me to Pinterest, and I saw wreaths, fall wreaths. They would put them in a fall wreath type thing, and, you know, they would curve them around like so, and then go around the circle, kind of, you know, like that. I'm going to do a fall wreath, but I don't know if I'm going to use my... There's the end of the tea. I'll probably have to run to the bathroom after this stream tonight. I have a jug of water. I'm going to do a Santa Claus, a black cat. I think I can get a cat. I'm not sure about the cat. Might do 2 Santa Clauses. I don't want to fool around too much. And these are pretty clean. They're not dirty at all. They're not dirty, so I'm not going to worry about having to clean them. And maybe I should shake up the paint a little. And I need a towel. I'll hold the phone. Where'd my towels go? Under here? Are those towels? Let me reach. I'm going to have to get me another roll of paper towels here pretty soon. And it's just something fun to do. Just something fun to do. I'll use this brush to paint the base. And the Santa is pretty easy because he just has a red coat, kind of a pink face, and a white beard. Let's start, well, let's prime them all. And I think I'm just gonna squeeze some paint on them and just prime them. You see, and after you prime them, they look like old-fashioned Santas, don't they? When you get the... Riri said, I looked up my giant white line and saw I'm going to have a gazillion pine cones coming this year. Oh, your white pine, your pine tree? Is that, did you mean a white pine? My brother told me, we were out on the front porch one day, and he said they had white pine trees, 2 of them in front when they moved here, and he had them taken out. He had them pulled out. And I know right where they are because I mow over the holes where they were. I'm going, why did you do that? He said, I couldn't see out. They were in his line of sight. He didn't like them being in the front yard. He couldn't see out. He had him remove those white pine trees. I'll bet they were beautiful. I think I'll just do Santa Clauses tonight. I'm trying to envision the cat. I might have to do some kitty cat sketches. Long and narrow kitty cat sketches. Santa Clauses I can envision, and they're fast and easy. And it's 9:30. So I think I'm going to get up tomorrow morning. I'm going to set my alarm. I'm going to try to get up. If I'm not online, I slept in. I want to do my Inktober. I want to do Inktober. And I'm going to do it online. And I may be only on for about an hour or so. I'm going to try to get up at 4:30. But if I'm not up at 4:30, I might get up at 5:30 or 6:30 because I still have time before people start coming online. Carol comes on at 9. So I may be on a little later. Well, let's not say maybe. Let me set the time. I'm going to come on at 7 tomorrow morning. That gives me time to sleep in a little. You know, you get up at 4:30 several mornings a week and you get tired of getting up at 4:30. You want to sleep in. I slept in this morning. You want to sleep in. There's a fly thinking he's going to have a bite of this paint, I think. It doesn't taste good, Mr. Fly, let me tell you. So let's say I'm going to come on at 7 tomorrow morning and do my Inktober. I like that idea. And Monday morning, I'll probably come on earlier on Monday morning if I come on Monday morning because Dee Dee comes on at 8:30 Eastern and that's 7:30 my time. So I may come on like 5:30 or 6 or so. Maybe a little earlier to do my Inktobers. But still my Tuesday and Thursdays I'll be coming on at 4:30. I'll get a dab of paint on that. I'm just going to do Santa Clauses tonight because I have it in my head. I'll have to work out some sketches for some Halloween. I could do a witchy face, but I'm not too much into witchies and ghosts and goblins and stuff like that. Just not my thing. Cat, I could do a cat. I like Santa Claus. Oops. That fly thinks he's going to land on this paint and eat it. I hate to tell him. So I might grow some more okra next year just for craft, if I can figure out what to do with everything. Could do pretty flowers on it. I don't know about that. You could do just about anything on them. Okie dokie. Whoops. These came from our garden. Okay. Let's wash that out. Shannon says, you do the drawings and ink every day in October. Yeah. You're supposed to do them every day. But you know what? I have to be honest with you, Shannon. I very rarely finish 30-day challenges. I try. I was going to do, in September, I was going to do Ayala's 29 Faces. Is it September that she does that? I can't remember what day she does it. Yeah, I got day 1 and 2 done. But I thought if I do my little journal, and we made the journal, we made it last week or the week before. So here's my October Inktober journal. I'm just using that plaid that I painted. And then we did these pages. So my pages are not going to be big. I'm going to do game pieces. So I'm hoping to, you know, just come on for maybe 45 minutes, an hour, or something like that. I'm not going to be on for 3 or 4 hours. Let's give these a little bit of a dry. They're almost dry. This is craft paint, so it dries pretty fast. I could have painted these with glossy white, but I didn't. This has got a little, it's just a, this should be pretty easy to do. It should not be hard. And what am I running over my ruler here? Hold on. Right smack dab on it. I gotta stand up and get off of my ruler. Honestly. I want red, red, red. Red, red, red. We got red apple. We've got Georgia clay. I separated all my colors out, so I should. We've got cherry red. I was looking for that Tunisian red. That is so pretty. And what did I do with my reds? They're over here. Tuscan red, not Tunisian. Tuscan red. I got Tunisian on the brain. Now it's a little bit more of a brownish red. If you can look at the difference in, this is the Tuscan red and this is the cherry red. Maybe I'll use the cherry red for this. And I need maybe a smaller brush to do the, yeah, this will work. Riri says it should be fun, not a chore. Dee Dee does some pretty creative magic with Inktober. Yeah, Dee Dee completes all hers. But also, Dee Dee doesn't do hers in live streams. And I do mine in live streams, and that kind of, that slows me down because, I don't live stream every day. But I thought if I'd come on in the mornings, and just do something real simple. I don't want to do something really involved. I want to do game pieces, and I want to make them simple enough that I can carve in November. So we'll see what I come up with. I'm Googling okra pods. I'm going to get a inspiration here. Go. And I just look at the images. Images. Come on, images. Oh, and of course it doesn't show me the painted ones. It just shows me, honestly. Well, I might put painted okra pods. Painted P. I didn't have this trouble when I did it on my phone. I got all the garden stuff that I already know what they look like. Images. There's a Santa Claus. There they are. Oh, now the ones I'm looking at, their beard is white. This all is white, and he got a pink face, and it looks like they put a mustache on him. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's look at some others. It looks like they attach a white. Well, I do have some. I have some polyester or polyfill out. I could do that. Let's go back and use one of these for inspiration. This is on Pinterest. And it looks like they give him a nose too. They do things on their face here that I'm not prepared to do. Let's see. Well, I will use this. Let's see. They use the whole base as the beard. And then they have a face. And then this is the cap. Let's start with the cap. I don't know if I wanted to do this a little differently. It looks like they might have put some modeling paste on theirs. I was just going to use the okra pot as it was. We'll do this one because it's got the little snowball up at the top. This is something I could see Lori doing, Paint Girly. She likes to paint light bulbs. I'll bet she could paint. Let me go back out to chat here. Let me refresh my chat. Riri says, do have fun. Remember, it's not a chore. If you miss a day or 10, no one's going to call the Inktober police on you. That's true. What did Mary Lou say? Hi, Paula. Welcome, Paula. Oh, Mary Lou, I just made you a moderator. You got in the way of my finger. Mary Lou's the moderator now. I don't know where you are. Somehow I made Mary Lou I don't even see her on here. I made her a moderator. Oh, she says, I gotta go. Goodbye. Next time she comes in, she's gonna be a moderator. Ah, Paula, I miss welcoming people. Now I'm gonna mix. Let me dry that. I should keep my heat gun handy. I'm gonna mix some white with the red and make a pink face. And I think I'm going to make a red coat here. I don't think I want the whole... This makes a nice beard, but we'll make a long beard, but he isn't going to have a beard on his back. All right. Keep that in my lap or strung over my knees. Let's mix a little pink. Loopy will have a surprise when she comes the next time. Mary made me a moderator. You got in the way of my finger. She got in the way of my finger. So we don't want too big of a face, but we want his face to show up too. All right, now I'm going to let his beard come clear down, but I'm going to give him a coat. And can you see the pink on him? Yeah, let's give him a red coat here. Yeah, probably. Maybe we'll give him a black belt. Let his coat come down here and have a well, he needs an arm too. I'm kind of just doing this on the fly, trying to visualize and see if I have an arm in there, I'll have to draw it. And it'll have a black glove and a black belt. And this will be the back. And the belt will come along the back here. And then, whoops, I didn't want that. I wanted more red. I'll have to envision how I want to see this. And the beard, he's going to have red in here because the beard's going to be long, but he's, yeah. We might repaint this, we'll see. We'll see how he turns out. I need more red. And I am using the cherry red. And it's $9.49, so I'll probably only get this one painted. But maybe I'll think about what I want to do Sunday night. Maybe I'll do some Halloween one Sunday night. The Santa Clauses are easy to envision. Now, let me get some black out for the belt. Hold on. Is this black? Black. This is the Rennie black. Get my lid out. That lid isn't going to be in here forever because it's new wax paper. I got to reach for my older wax paper. Hold on. I need to go upstairs tomorrow and see what kind of what kind of jars. My brother said he's got jars upstairs that I can use for my walnut dye. I want to store it in glass jars. I don't want to store my dye in plastic jars. All right, we're going to put my black paint in here because it tends to want to run. And I don't want it dripping down my legs. Well, this is a little bit better black paint. All right, now I need a thinner brush. Help! Grab the lanch. Grab the lanch. I'm looking thinner brush. One like this. All right, let's do the belt in here. And his beard is going to cover up part of the belt. And then he's got a hand coming here. I'm going to put a pink hand there. Or maybe I'll put black gloves. Let's put black gloves there. Get that fly out of here. Let's give him a pair of black gloves. There. That looks pretty good. And then as you turn it around, whoops, his hand is, we might have to adjust that a little, make his hand a little skinnier. Put the black belt in here because we're already at the, we have to make that hand much skinnier. So we're already over here at the, we need another hand in there. Right there, maybe. Now, let me wash this out. Let's adjust things a little here. Get more red paint. And let's see. A hand in here. And this has to be skinnier. And I can't paint over that. Did I add water to that? His hand needs to be over more. Oh, well, we're going to leave it like it is for now. This is just my first one. Let's wash this out. And come in with some white in here. He doesn't have much of a back. His hands are taken over. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right. Let's go back with the red. The red seems more watery than what? Yeah, it's watery. It's watery. Why is that red so watery? Give it more of a pointy beard here. Yeah. And maybe a little more up in here. Now I'm just doing this from memory. I'm just doing this from memory. Oops. That red paint is not going over my black too well on there. And let's get some more pink going here. Maybe a little bit darker so it's a little more pronounced. for his face in here. And I'm just going to paint his mustache on. I'll let that dry. And let's come back with the beard. Let's have it come way down. Oops, he's got a pink beard. Because I went into the, let's hit it with the heat gun. So far, that's how he's looking so far. Becky said she finished. Scott came and helped me finish the puzzle. It's all back in the box, ready to be done again and again. You made that puzzle and then tore it apart and put it back in the box? Oh, I would have left it out and admired it for 2 weeks. I'm going to have to do something with his back, but my paint's so wet. I can't paint over wet paint. We're painting an okra pod. We're making a Santa Claus. All right, it is 9:58. I hope to get this done real fast because I'm going to come on at 7 tomorrow morning and do my, look, he's got a pink beard. Oh, Santa, how did you get a pink beard? Is that lipstick? I got some pink in my white paint over there. I'm still getting some pink in there. I guess I'm going to have to let that dry good. I'll finish this Sunday night. I'm going to have to let it dry good because even when I dry it with the heat gun, it's not letting me. And of course, I've got paint all over the place here. So we're gonna give him a mustache and a face, and I'm going to work on the belt and the gloves a little bit more. I got the hands. Yeah, this part is messed up. He needs a hand coming down here. Oh, I put that wax paper in. I'm going to paint this out. My red's too thin to go over that black. Because this is his back. And this is a hand, and this hand's really too big here. He needs to be much smaller. And that red is not going over that black at all. It's too thin. It's Deco Art paint. Deco Art is known to be a thin paint. All right, I'm just going to leave all of this. I'll put my brushes in the water. Did I use that one? Don't think I used yet. Yeah, I guess I did. And I'll clean these out. I'm coming on at 7 o'clock tomorrow. And I'm going to do my Inktober. I'll probably be on just no longer than an hour because Carol comes on at 9 Eastern. And that's 8 o'clock my time. So I want to be off by the time Carol comes on. And oops, hold on. I'm dropping because my toe is caught in the cord. And the cord's caught on the chair. And my Help, help. All right. So we opened Happy Mail tonight. I showed my marigold die sheets, and we did this tag tonight. That's about all we got done, and I'm going to have to pull this way over if I want to get a picture for, I'm going to throw this out. I'll throw this out. These are dry. I'm going to put them up there. Throw this out. It's got good paint on it, but it's in my way. And we're just going to put this up here. I want to take a picture for my thumbnail. There's a lot I wanted to do tonight, but you know, it takes time to do stuff. Where's my tag? This is going to be my thumbnail. I hope it all fits on my thumbnail. So I have trouble sometimes. Let's put my die piece behind it or under it. Can we do that? There's kind of a lemonish yellow there. Sometimes it doesn't all fit. And Rosemary, oh, bless her heart, Rosemary. I'm going to have to really thank her for what she sent me. All right. So that's going to be my thumbnail. Maybe I can straighten it a little. It's a big tag. I don't think it'll fit on my thumbnail. Hold on. Let me get back into chat to say good night. Good night, Shannon. Hi, Elvis, and good night. Thanks for popping in, Elvis. I don't think I saw you. Becky says, good night. Can't leave them out, cats. Oh, she took a picture of the puzzle. Oh, okay. She says, I need to say good night. It is 11 there, and it's been a long day. I'll bet it's been a long day for Becky. She finished her puzzle. Janet Burgess says, good night, everyone. It's almost 11. Yeah, see, on the East Coast, and even for Ruth, it's over in Nova Scotia, it's 12 o'clock. So, you know, 10 o'clock to me is you know, a decent bedtime. 11 o'clock is getting kind of late for you guys, 11 and 12. Mary Lou is now a mod. Okay, everybody. Have a great weekend. I'm going to try to get on at 7 tomorrow and do my first Inktober. And at 9 o'clock, Carol comes on. And you know, Carol does wonderful stitch art. And she's been doing all these monsters and Tim Burton art. She's been doing all sorts of really neat things. So she's fun to watch. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the beauty of the fall days that are coming. Good night, everybody.